welcome to the Rewards Table, a storytelling series by Titan Corporate Gifting, also known as CBG. This is where we explore thoughts, design, and emotions behind meaningful corporate rewards. Behind every rewards and recognition, there is a story, and we will come to that moment of storytelling later in the episode, so stay tuned. Today, I am glad to have with me Mr. Manohar, who is the Chief Manufacturing Officer of our Titan Watches and Wearables, and Mr. Krishnan, who is the Chief Digital Officer in Titan. Both of them have completely different career backgrounds. Both of you are coming from manufacturing, you are from IT. Yet it is the collective collaboration between you and all the other functions that makes the entire journey of watch production and last mile dispatch and digital very, very interesting and very simple to the outside world. Today we will try to uncover some of those things during our discussion and the thoughts that you will share. So I will start with you, sir. Titan is one of the largest consumer brands and fifth largest watch manufacturer in the world. And there are, though to the outside world and to everybody, watch manufacturing looks very simple. But you know much better than everybody how complicated it is. How many number of spare parts, number of elements and details that goes into one simple watch, and when it comes live, how it looks. So, and when it comes to B2B customized products for B2B sales, then the number of steps obviously increases than when you are manufacturing a regular general watch product. Can you just tell us exactly what effort goes behind this producing one watch? What are the steps, how many steps, and the effort that goes behind producing a watch?
Yeah. So you said about the number of elements in a watch. Typically, depending on the design complexity, the number of parts in a watch would range somewhere between 150 to as high as 300. That's the kind of number of parts, and out of which 80% of the parts cannot be seen by anybody. So that's the complexity. So you cannot even see that. And in a company like us, given the brand size, we have about 5,000 SKUs.
Wow.
That's the bandwidth that we have. We have about 60 plus technologies involved in making this watch.
Really?
And we have about 400 sites in India and abroad, where many of these parts gets manufactured, finally comes and gets assembled in 4 locations. So the overall spread of this manufacturing itself is quite large and very complex, and a big team is involved in creating this. And when it comes to developing a product, it again, depending on the complexity, it takes about 7 months to as high as, I would say, 20 months to develop a new product from the design itself. So therefore, given the size that we do about 16 million watches in a year, when it comes to customization, sometimes we do 1 watch, we do 5 watches, we do 10 watches, we do 100 watches, special editions. So, and we do 20,000 watches, one particular SKU. So so especially customizing, again, the development route is the same, starting from the concept design, getting into the engineering design, developing it, doing a prototype, doing an alpha beta stage, then getting into the bulk manufacturing, and then doing the quality assembly, quality testing, and sending it to the market. But the challenge of customized order is that typically this 6-month or the 20-month cycle, I said, depending on the complexity, has to be shrunk to 1/3 or 1/4.
Yeah.
And it has to address that design features of that customer who wants. Could be a simple name engraving, or a photo engraving, or a special dial, or a very unique hand. The complexity could be anything in it, and that's the kind of, and that has to be done in the same line. That means it needs a special. It's like doing a VIP darshan in a temple. like Tirumala, where you have lakhs and lakhs of devotees.
Coming in.
But and you also have many VIPs coming right from Prime Minister. How do you manage the whole?
Right.
That's the kind of complexity.
Right.
Yes.
5,000 plus SKUs and a combination of B2C watches which are assembly line combined with B2B products which are customized to the customer. So which has been or which have been, and we've done multiple times, the most complex customized products that the watch division has delivered. Any one or two would be lovely to hear about.
Quite difficult to shortlist because there are many.
Of course.
Okay, I think one of the interesting stories which is there in the top of the mind, I would say, would be a gold watch, what we call as Nebula, and especially what we did for the Taj, celebrating the Taj Palace.
Indian hotels. Yes.
Indian Hotel.
Yes.
It's
It was
a very
125
special
years.
design.
115 years.
115 years, and then therefore a lot of customization has to go in doing the dial, special marking between the 7th hour and the after the 12th hour, bringing the 1903 there in the dial, and especially if you see the crown, which is the time adjusting piece, the design of that is so complex and such a tiny part to bring that that tomb in the crown and machine it, especially in gold, is quite complicated. It involved a lot of iterations. We had to first do it in stainless steel and then replicate it in the gold and get it right. The other one I would say was one collection called Grandmaster, which was keeping the chessboard as an inspiration, and some 5-6 different designs brought. All of them very complicated, and it involved as many as 280 steps for the entire watch across all components to get the watch. So that is very, very complicated. It took about 6 months to crack that, making that watch. These are two, I would say, top of the mind examples.
Even the Marine was also
Maritime came
Maritime.
after Grandmaster.
after Grandmaster. Yeah.
Yes, so it's bit of eased out because we have already played a tough game
Okay.
in Grandmaster.
Yeah, absolutely. And now that you speak of maritime and the sea, let's go to the stars as well, the Stella collection.
Stellar, yeah. Stellar now is...
I actually am the owner of the Black Hole watch,
Oh,
right? But yes, there are so many watches in that collection which really spoke to me as well.
Oh, very good.
yeah. And this year's Stellar is a very interesting story. We have come out with the Wandering Hours.
Yes.
So it's the first time a complication like that. You have only one hand which shows the time. So it's an in-house mechanical movement that we have done.
Yes. So when you spoke about the watches, customized watches for B2B. So it starts from the design element, not only for the watch, but also there is a theme or emotion that the customer is looking at. So that also needs to come out in that watch when the final watch is getting produced. How do you do that? You have a team who is working on it. How do you get that?
We for example, we collaborate with with of course the team which brings the customer order and the design studio which we have, and then look at what all the specialized or customized elements that we can bring in the product. Like I said, it could be a logo printing in the dial, or it could be on the rear of the back cover of the product, engraving something, or making the theme of the logo, the dial and the hands itself, bringing out what the customer wants, or the entire case design, the shape of the case itself reflecting, for example, if it's from an automobile company, very closely resembling the logo of the automobile company itself is the design of the watch itself. Okay. Seamlessly gels with their theme. It could be anything. So what we do is we create multiple options and then present it to the customer and look at what would bring interest for them in that product. The ultimate aim is to get the customer satisfied with the product, because it's a very emotional product, and people once they buy it, they expect it to be with them for the entire lifetime.
Yeah.
So that is a care and concern that we should go in creating this product.
Nice. Sir, again in the journey of this Quartz watch for Titan, 1984, and today we are in 2025, 41 years. And technology has evolved in the last 41 years. So how technology has actually contributed to improve the efficiency or come out with better designed products for our customers, if you can just highlight on that.
So one of the big challenges, especially in the horological field, is especially in a country like India or even in the world, there are not many technology giants who focus on customizing or creating a technology for horological productions. So that is very prevalent in an automobile industry or a defense sector or a chemical sector, because these are sectors which are very large, but horology is very niche. But what we have done, especially in Titan, we have partnered with some of the Swiss watchmakers and the Japanese watchmakers to understand in the initial days as to how to manufacture, which means we have brought a lot of conventional technology. Could be in terms of bringing the shape to the watch, could be metal forming or metal cutting. These are kind of technologies that we've done in the past. But over the decades, many things have changed. Titan has adopted itself in partnering with many of the other sectors in bringing latest technologies. To mention a few of them, one of them would be, I would say, laser, which is a non-conventional technology, the kind of use that laser has played both in the inside of the watch in creating very tiny parts or in the outside of bringing engravings or markings. We have used different kinds of lasers in that. We have also adopted a lot of unconventional technologies like pulsed electrochemical machining, again to create giving the options to the designers to bring any kind of design and make it feasible to manufacture. We have pioneered the state-of-art physical vapor deposition for decorative coatings, by which you are able to bring a lot of colors, very, I would say, many of the phantom colors that we are able to today bring on the watch. And like I said, 65 plus technologies. You cannot imagine, right from simple conventional technologies like turning, milling, hobbing, to very complicated process like injection molding, metal injection molding, or glass. Glass is a different, completely different technology. It's a blowing technology because glass is neither it's a super cool liquid. It's not a solid. So we are using extensively glass on the product. Sapphire crystal, how to machine this. So we have adopted many of the recent techniques. In fact, we have incubated a department called DATE. DATE stands for Digital, Automation and Technology. So technology is one of the important, the functions objective is to look at what are the contemporary technologies which are available in the world, customize it, bring it for watch applications, make the processes more rigid, robust and efficient.
Oh, nice. So you spoke about one technology. I'll quickly shift into another technology, so digital. That is also a technology. In this world of quick commerce and e-commerce, this has become a digital era, and what we have seen, Krishnan sir, that in this digital era, because of technology, e-gift cards have become much more in demand and over the physical gift cards. So what is your take on it? How you think that in the future that e-gift cards will outperform physical gift cards? That is the way. And what about the security of e-gift cards?
I would say that going forward, e-gift vouchers are becoming more and more of a no-brainer, right? Now, if you look at multiple aspects, one of them being, say, the distribution of a gift voucher in a timely fashion to a distributed workforce, right? And look at Manohar, the kind of dispersed operation he's running across so many places. And let's say he would like to acknowledge and reward certain colleagues for good work done. The shipping of a physical gift voucher will present its own challenges.
Right.
Whereas an in-person congratulations followed by an e-gift voucher is a perfect combination. High tech and high touch, right, as we say in our own stores also. So it's a great combination to me. The personal congratulation by the manager and the colleagues, followed by a digital gift voucher, which is a memento from the company, right? And coming to the way the multiverse and the multimodal world is working today, that gift voucher itself need not be just a number. It can be an experience by itself. It can be a personal message from colleagues, followed by the number, right? So there are so many ways in which you can do this. So for example, our group company Carrot Lane, they have enabled customers to give a personalized message along with the gift, right? And that can be adopted here. And the tech required to do this is all available. It's just a case of creating the use case, right? Now, the only negative, if at all, and it's worth mentioning as a concern, would be the risk of fraud, right, or the risk of hacking. But to me, it's probably on par with the risk of losing a physical gift voucher also, right? Today you have your smartphone, you're carrying it, and the kind of security controls that are implemented by the gifting platforms as well as companies like Titan are more and more ensuring that very few fraud cases, if at all, do happen, and remedial as well as preventive measures are quicker than ever before. So therefore, putting all these things together, I would say that e-gift vouchers are the way of the future.
Okay. So when you spoke about the customization bit in a message, so you were saying normally in the physical gift card, we will print the message, customized message, whatever you want to give.
Exactly. But in the case of it can actually be a very pleasing video that plays on the phone.
Okay.
And that remains forever with you. The fact that in, let's say, November 2025, Manohar had sent a personal message to me, congratulating me on some particular achievement on the shop floor in, let's say, the Coimbatore plant, right? And that's something which an employee would like to preserve. And the kind of delivery that you can achieve through what you might create as a short movie, a clip, a series of congratulatory messages from not just a manager but senior colleagues as well. It's impossible to achieve in the physical world. We all know that, right? We all seen so many examples of it today. And with the kind of tools that are available, including the infusion of AI, there's no limit to the imagination now.
But what about the security? I mean, there's a lot of cyber fraud also that happens.
Well, cyber fraud is there on your bank account as well, right? But I think all of us are paying digitally today, right? And gift vouchers are in the same category. And like I mentioned, between the platform, the user, and the company, for example, Titan, the security envelope is getting more and more sophisticated. There are cross checks done, and so on and so forth. So therefore, the ability of companies to detect fraud very early and prevent it is going up, right? And so therefore, even compensatory measures are becoming more feasible because the risk of fraud itself has dropped considerably, right?
You said about what we are doing in Carrot Lane. Apart from Carrot Lane, are we also doing any other?
Oh, other brands are also looking at it, right? I mentioned Carrot Lane because obviously they are first, and it's been an innovation that's been received very, very well by Carrot Lane customers.
Okay, nice to hear that, and it's a, I think, good learning from us, for us also. I will definitely come back to you to take your help, and we can also do it for our own customers.
Absolutely welcome it.
Sir, now coming to both of you, what is the most special reward or memento that you have received? And if you can explain to us, why does it still matter to you so much?
I'll go first.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I happen to be wearing it. It's a beautiful Titan Edge watch.
Say
right?
it, huh?
Absolutely, and just feels magical on the wrist, frankly.
So this is a, sorry, I'm interrupting you. This is a,
and the reason it is a memento is that it was given at a recent Tata Group company summit, which our group chairman convenes, and the watch dial has Mr. Ratan Tata's signature. And so therefore it's priceless in the sense that it's never going to be available to purchase.
Yeah, right? It's a limited edition.
Absolutely, it's limited edition for the summit, and it's an absolute pleasure to wear. And I must obviously take this opportunity to compliment our watches team, brand, product, and of course manufacturing and supply chain for creating such a beautiful piece that feels so nice on the wrist and also commemorates the great man and the occasion. So
thank you, sir. Now, what about you?
Of course, it's something from Titan because Titan is known for creating elevating experience and significant impact. In that, I'm also wearing it.
So this is
This
the
is-
JRD watch.
This is the JRD watch.
So as you can see, one
This is
colleague is
a-
wearing a JRD watch and the other colleague is wearing a
And both are age.
Yes,
This is also an age.
Both are age.
And this one is it's given to me in the year 2003 for my achievement on what is called as an Aspire program, where you have to bring maximum cost savings. So few of us are identified as champions, and the then COO for the division, Biju Kurian,
Okay.
got it personally from him. Very, very special edition. We made only 25 such products,
Okay.
and only for titanium.
And I would point out, just hold this watch like this, please. This is a case where the physical gift will beat the e-voucher any day,
Any day.
right? It is absolutely personalized. The memory has lasted for what, 20 plus years,
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
Right?
It will continue.
And will continue, right? So, yeah, there are occasions when a really personalized physical gift can beat any other form of gifting, right?
Very true.
To the occasion, to the individual.
Because there's a story behind it.
Absolutely.
And
absolutely.
then that emotion, like sir was saying, it was a project or the program that was launched by the company, and only 25 people in the company were selected because of what suggestions or ideas they suggested.
That's right.
And for that he was rewarded. Brilliant, sir. So thank you, Manohar sir, for your time. Thank you, Krishnan sir, for your time. We came to know a lot of things from you about production, how technology and what we do in Titan. Same from you, what is happening in the digital and how safe we are in the digital world in spite of all the frauds and the cyber crimes that is happening.
And how engaging we can be.
Yes, really. So that was a good point actually that you have raised during the talk that we had. So once again, thank you for your time and wish both of you all the best.
Thank you. Glad to have been here.
Thanks.
Thank you.